Good afternoon, everybody. How are you guys doing? Tonight, we will be discussing, well, I use the term discussing, but I'm going to be showing you guys what I called the black diamond effect. All right. And the black diamond effect, what this is the way I trade. All right. Some people call it CRT. Some people call it, I've seen it called boom and crash, but I call it liquidity sweep trading. All right. What I do, I use liquidity sweeps, find liquidity sweeps on the higher time frames, like the 4 hour, daily, weekly, monthly, and I combine it with AMD. If you don't know AMD or PO3, AMD is accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. All right. So tonight I will be showing you guys how I use it. I will be breaking it down and showing you guys exactly how I use it. And just to show you, I am currently, hold on 1 second. Let me move my screen a little bit. Little. All right. So I'm currently in a trade. I'm currently in a couple trades. This is one on Bitcoin futures. All right. This is my futures prop firm account. This is micros, 5 micros, up 337. All right. And platinum as well, up 300 on my platinum trade. All right. I can probably take this a bit higher, but I'll be happy to hit up there and be done and not have to trade for the rest of the day. All right. So let's go in. Let's find something new. Let's find something fresh, something untouched. All right. Let's take a look at, let's see what this is doing. All right. So on a daily, the first thing I do, I go on the higher time frame. Now, normally, right now I'm on the daily chart, but normally I go on the 4 hour. All right. So right now on the daily, I don't see any sweeps happening. We have this sweep here that happened already. Let's maybe we can take a look at that one. All right. Let's go to the 4. Let's see what the 4 looks like. All right. So let's look at this on the. Let's take a look at the 4 because I think we might get something here later on as the night progresses, the night and into the morning. But we'll see. All right. But let's take a look at the 4. I want to see what this was all about right here because I can see um we have some accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution right there. But if you don't know how to spot it, if your eyes are not used to it, you might have trouble looking at it. All right. And we also have a sweep right here on the low side. So the first thing I normally do is I mark my liquidity sweeps. All right. I mark my liquidity sweeps and I look to see if it's sweep into any like an order block or fair value gap. All right. So that's what I do. Well, I also look and see what direction the market is moving in. And as you can see, the market is bullish. This is NQ. And this is a live chart. It's not back testing. This is live. But this is something here that happened on yesterday. So let's take a look at it. I'm going to show you guys what happened. All right. So I can see the accumulation, the manipulation, which is also the sweep. The manipulation is the sweep. And you want to see that sweep goes down into like a fair value gap or an order block. Okay. That's what you want to see. So a lot of times I go down to the 1 hour just to kind of get a look and see. Now, this didn't really sweep into, I mean, it went into it a little bit, but not like I wanted it to. All right. So this might not be the best example. Although it is, although we do have accumulation, manipulation, distribution, this is not one that I unless it's on a lower time frame. Hold on, let's see. 15. I mean, that's 30. Let's look at the 15 minute. Let's see what we on the 15 minute. All right. So on the 15 minute, it came down here. Yeah, it didn't really see. We had a little small fair value gap right there. That's kind of like, eh. All right. I want to show y'all one. Now, although this did work out, this is not one that I would typically, this is not a trade that I would typically take. All right. Let's see if I could find one. Let's see. Let's start at the top. Let's look at crude, erase you. Erase drawings. All right, crude. Let's see. Crude. That's the 4. Let's look at ES. Ooh, ES looks perfect. All right, so check this out, y'all. See how I got it drawn out? Check this out. This is the 4 hour. I'm going to explain to you guys what you're looking at. All right. See, I had distribution. This is one I sent out to my one of my students earlier. I have a group that I teach and I do mentoring. All right. So notice we're on the 4 hour chart, right? That's the higher time frame. Okay. So like I said, on the 4 hour, the first thing I do, I look and see what direction the market is moving in. So as you can see, ES, which is S&P 500, is bullish. All right. So ES is bullish. Now let's do some surgery. Let's dissect this thing. All right. I like to do surgery. I like to get surgical with it. All right. So now, all right. So now that we know what direction we're moving in, okay, so we look for the sweep. All right. Let's erase all of this. I want you guys to, first of all, take a good image, a good mental image of this. All right. Now let's erase it. All right. So we know what direction we're going in. All right. I can see we have accumulation, manipulation, distribution, but I want to break it down so you guys can see it clear as well. All right. So check this out. We know what direction we're going in. So now we look for the sweep. All right. And as you can see, we have a sweep down here. See this liquidity sweep here? Boom. All right. And for the sweep, you want to see it. You want to see this candle sweep the low of this candle and then come back on the inside. All right. Also, which is sweep, you want to see a sweep go into fair value gap or an order block. As you can see here, we go inside of this fair value gap right here. See that fair value gap right there? All right. And a lot of times I market like this with my fibs. I have my premium and discount fibs that I use. I'll see I got all these fib settings over here. Let's see, where's my fib retracement? Boom, boom. This fib here. This fib here is special. One day y'all gonna learn about that one. But for now, premium discount. All right. So this was the fair value gap. All right. This was the fair value gap. We tapped into it. All right. And so we got accumulation, the manipulation on the liquidity sweep into our fair value gap. And now we're getting distribution. All right. Remember when we first put it up, I had distribution with the question mark. That's distribution. It's happening right now. All right. So let's go down to the 1 hour, see what we look like. All right. And I'm going to resize my chart, reset my chart. Because I want you guys, and notice I also have the 50 EMA on it. The 50 EMA is powerful. If you guys didn't know, when the candles are above the 50, and of course it's an uptrend. When the candles are below the 50, it's a downtrend. And a lot of times you're going to see how it just bounces off, bounces off, bounces off, bounces off. All right. See how it bounces off right above my fair value gap right there. See that? It's amazing. That's awesome. All right. But I just kind of that's really like the only indicator I use is the 50 EMA, something simple. All right. But here you can see, watch this. Accumulation. We have accumulation here. All right. Accumulation. All right. And I like to ACC. All right. That's our accumulation. All right. We have our manipulation here. Boom. And MAN. Oh, wait. All right. My bad. Sorry, you guys. Wait, what's going on? What did I press? I don't know what I did. All right, let's try this one more time. MAN. All right. Move you over here. All right. And we're getting distribution as we speak. All right. And I'm looking for distribution to go all the way up. Continue with the direction of the market, DIST. All right. So that's our accumulation, manipulation, distribution. All right. And look how we have the manipulation into that fair value gap. See, it's even right. You can even see it here on the 1 hour chart. All right. See how I tapped into it right there? And I'm just going to label that FVG, FVG, boom. All right. So this is what we're looking at. This is textbook. This is textbook. All right. So we had our accumulation, manipulation, and we're getting distribution right now. All right. Now I want y'all to see something because this is the 1 hour chart, right? We don't take trades on the 1 hour chart. We go to the lower time frames because the 1 hour chart, especially in futures, is just kind of big. Now you could get in down here and then set your stop loss like down here or below here, but that's just too big. So I like to go to the 15 minute. All right. So go to the 15 minute. And on the 15 minute, you looking for like the same exact thing. The same way you found that's liquidity sweep. All right. And then come back down to that fair value gap or that order block. You want to see the same thing over here on this side. All right. So what do we have? Oh, you can also tap into, because I don't know if you guys realize this, but this is a breaker right here. See this breaker block right here? Now, a breaker block is a failed order block for those of you that don't know. This is a breaker. And look what happens. See, because this is a bearish engulfing pattern, right? Notice this is an order block. A breaker is a failed order block. And look what happens on a breaker. It comes up, it violates the order block, and then it comes back and respects it as a breaker. All right. And then it comes back up. Whoop, and then look what we got right here. Fair value gap here. Price came down, tapped. Watch, see this little fair value gap? It's small, small, small. Tiny. Right there. Right. And even this one, you could have got in on this fair value gap as well. All right. Because it's fair value gap. All right. Came down, respected the breaker, close the fair value gap, and then boom, this was your trade entry. And then on top of that, look how it's riding above the EMA. And look, see this candle pattern? That's a morning star pattern. We know that's a bullish reversal. All right. So you have to use all those clues. Use all those clues. And look, it's still going up. My target. Now, when I set my target, a lot of times what I like to do is use I used the high, which it wasn't, let me see, was it this high? No, it hasn't been this high. All right. So right now we're making all-time highs. So when we're doing that, a lot of times what I'll do is if I get in down here, I would target this high over here, or I use what's called standard deviation projections. All right. And what I do for standard deviation projections, remember that magical fib I told you guys about? Watch this. I go from, I guess I can pick either one of these. I'll pick the lowest one to the last high that was created, which was, let's see, boom, boom, this high here. All right. And I call it my Black Diamond All-Star Fibs. All right. Now you could either target this -1 area. All right. A lot of times you're going to notice it's going to go to that -1, and then you're going to get a little pullback, and it's going to go. When I trade Forex, I like to target that -2, in between the -2 and that -2.5 area. All right. And what you want to do, normally what you want to do is you want to look to the left for some kind of liquidity. Usually if it's going up, you're going to see like an old high. All right. And you should see an old high somewhere in between that -2 and -2.5. All right. And then that's your target. You target that liquidity because that's external liquidity. That high, that old high, that's external liquidity. All right. And as price is going up, see, we go from internal liquidity to external liquidity. As it breaks these highs, that's external liquidity. And it's external liquidity because it's sitting outside of the range. All right. And if you guys want to learn more about that, come see me, come holler at me. You know what I'm saying? I got the sauce. I got the sauce for you guys. Matter of fact, I might make a video on that one as well. All right. That's if you guys want me. But that's what you do. That's how you use that. All right. You look for that, use that 2.5 area. All right. And you look to the left for some kind of liquidity. If it's going up, if you trading with the direction of the market, you're looking for external liquidity. All right. You're looking for that external. All right. And then a lot of times you get a pullback or a reversal from there, or sometimes it'll even go up as high as the -4. All right. But like I rarely target that -4. When I trade futures, the -1 is good for me. When I trade Forex, in between the -2 and the -2.5. All right. And if you guys don't know, I trade futures and forex. Look how this is going. See that, man? This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm not in this one because I'm already in two trades. And being in two trades, look at that. I'm up $735. 400 on Bitcoin micros and 290 on platinum. All right. And it's my 50K evaluation with Apex. All right. I wanted to show you guys that. All right. But yeah, that's how I trade, man. This is the Black Diamond FX, man. It's liquidity sweeps, combine that, and then when you can recognize, get your eyes used to recognizing accumulation, manipulation, distribution. All right. And remember, now it's easier to spot the manipulation first. All right. Spot the manipulation, and you want to see, remember, on that 4 hour, the manipulation is going to be the liquidity sweep. All right. And you want to see it sweep into either a fair value gap or order block, some kind of point of interest. All right. You want to see it sweep into some kind of point of interest. All right. See that? Beautiful. This is beautiful, man. This was a beautiful setup. I wish I had taken it. The only problem is in my prop firm account, it would have kicked me out at the end of the trading day. All right. So, like, but when you get your own futures account, which I'm working on right now, um, you can hold trades. Now you have to have a little bit more money in your account than if you're day trading, but you can still hold it. All right. Unless you trade micros, you can hold micros overnight. And well, I'm saying overnight, but into the next trading day, which starts at, let me see, I'm Central Time Zone. So the new trading day starts at like 5 p.m. my time, Central. All right. So whatever time zone you in, just kind of adjust it to that. But yeah, man, that's the strategy. I call it the Black Diamond Effect. If y'all want to learn more, just message me. Y'all can email me blackdiamondfx at Yahoo. Hold on one quick. Let me type it up here. Blackdiamondfx at yahoo.com. Or you can hit me up on Instagram at blackdiamond_fx. All right. Send me a DM or email me. All right. Let's make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see. Put it at 28. Boom, right there. All right. So you guys can email me or DM me on Instagram and I will respond. I promise. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, just hit me up. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll holler at y'all later. Deuces.